Hi there, it's Laura Morelli. I thought I would give you a little update on my writing. I'm in first draft mode on a historical novel that's a dual timeline story. The first draft is always the hardest part of any book project for me. I absolutely love the research. I love the outlining stage and that starting energy. I love revision, and of course, I love having written a book. But this first draft is such a slog. It's the hardest part. It's excruciating at times. And I've written now a handful of novels, and I always think that it's going to get easier or it's going to go faster, but unfortunately, it never does. Every book is exactly the same level of difficulty, especially at this first draft stage. And what I've come to find out is that the first 25,000 or so words come out without too much of a problem. I have that starting energy behind me. And then usually about 25,000 words, I have to stop and take a step back and go back to my outline. And inevitably, I have to move things around or rethink things or sometimes I'll even have an existential crisis about whether I should even be writing this book or not. But then, I can manage to push through it. Then I get to another stage where I'm stopped, and usually it's about at 60,000 words, and that's where I'm at right now. And I had to stop for a week or two to sort of go back and rethink some things about my character arcs and some of the major plot points in the story. And with a dual timeline, you're always thinking about how to balance the two timelines and the two main characters in each storyline so that you can eventually weave them together in a more seamless way in revision. So I'm at that difficult 60,000 word mark right now, and starting to work through it slowly but surely, starting to see a little bit of dim light there at the end of the tunnel. But if you write fiction, let me know if you run into these points in your project where you get stuck and then you have to work through it. And let me know if you have any tips for working through them more quickly. But I'm hopeful that this book will eventually find a good ending, and then I can move on to the next place where I'm having a little bit more fun with the project. That's where I'm at.